Hello, this is Doug Grant, Formulator and owner of Optimal Health Systems. And I wanted to take a quick second to personally tell you about an exciting improvement made to our number one selling digestion formula. Remember, this formula has been our top formula for over 20 years, and we haven't needed to make any changes because it was already so far advanced. It digests all the proteins, all the carbohydrates, all the fats in the diet, delivers them to the cell level for optimal health. And I know that most of you really enjoy this formula. And there's some things that have happened in the industry that I wanted to share with you and give you some exciting news about an update on the formula, an improvement on the formula. What's happened is in the industry, because of growing techniques of how fast they grow, how close they put things together, the seeds themselves, genetically modified organisms, the processing of foods, what's happened is the ligand bond, the bond that holds molecules together, has tightened and it's gotten thicker. So for example, like gluten, things like that, it's made it so that it's harder to break down. So what we've done is we've taken a look at the new research and saw the need for higher potency enzymes and some new enzymes not even previously known about that can get in and break those bonds down to help people with the gluten insensitivities, for casein, for lactose, for just breaking your food down so there's not much gas or indigestion. Now, the problem is real. It's so real that the number one reason that people visit the hospital is due to digestive disorders and pain. Number one reason. 1 in 3 people have a digestive disorder they deal with on a daily basis. That's a huge number. We deal with it daily, whether it's just bloating, whether it's gas pain. Sometimes we don't even know it's a digestive disorder. But most of the time, it can be completely taken care of and eliminated through lifestyle of eating more raw foods or choosing to add the enzymes back when we eat cooked and processed foods. Remember that when we cook food at 118 degrees or above, basically cooked or processed food, the food no longer has the ability to digest itself. The enzymes are destroyed. So we must add them back. And that's what takes care of the pain, the indigestion, the bloating, those things that cause us basically not necessarily dis-ease right immediately, but dis-ease. And it does result eventually in disease. So we need to take care of it, and the new digestion formula really does. So let me explain real quick. The new supplement facts shows some of the new enzymes that are in here. Dipeptidyl peptidase is a special enzyme to break down the gluten bonds. We have different forms of proteases, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, to break down all proteins, whether they are animal proteins, dairy proteins, vegetable proteins, grain proteins, whatever they might be. They're completely broken down in the formula. Also, we have the minerals that activate the enzymes and help utilize the nutrients at the cellular level, now coming from organic aloe leaf. The copper, zinc, manganese are coming from that natural food. And then we have the heat and acid stabilized probiotics to guarantee they get through the absorption of the stomach or the acid of the stomach to get in and help the nutrients absorb. Because it's not just about the food. We could have a healthy meal, but if it's not digested with the enzymes, if it's not absorbed with the probiotics, and it's not utilized at the cell level, it doesn't do us any good. Our body doesn't run off protein, carbs, and fats. It runs off what protein's broken down to, amino acids. It runs off what carbohydrates are broken down to, glucose. It runs off of what fats are broken down to, fatty acids. And the new digestive formula makes sure that that happens at the ultimate level. Now, let's just go back to the demonstration I've been doing for over 2.5 decades. And I recommend you do this, whether doctors for your patients, patients with your families, athletes, with the other competitors you're with. Show them the importance of this. And you can use oatmeal. Pudding's great because you can just go buy some snack pack pudding. But it's any processed or cooked food is a great representation. Basically, food where the enzymes have been taken out due to cooking over 118 degrees. So let's say that this is a food cooked, whether it's healthy or not, the enzymes are devoid. And I take one of the digestive capsules, with all the digestive enzymes, the probiotics, the minerals. And let's say we ate that food and we added the enzymes back in when we ate it. And our body now will use peristaltic action to churn, to basically stir that food up in our stomach. So now it's getting stirred up, even though it was processed and cooked. We had our digestion formula with us, and it's starting to activate the enzymes due to the peristaltic motion, wave-like motion in the stomach. So there we go with it. But now the person we're with has a cooked and processed food, maybe the same meal, but they don't take the enzymes. Well, what happens? All of a sudden, the food goes in their stomach. It still gets turned around, right? It still gets a peristaltic action happening. So we're going to give it a good stir, just to be fair. But if that food's not broken down, then the body all of a sudden will get bloated. You'll get indigestion. You'll get gas. You'll get pain. And worse, you get these undigested foods getting past the leaky gut. What that causes is autoimmune diseases, diabetes, gout, undigested proteins, undigested gluten, the celiac disease, all of these problems because we're not breaking our food down properly. Let's eliminate that. Let's digest it all the way down. Now, does the digestion formula do that? Cooked and processed food, but adding back the enzymes. Notice I only used one. And in just a minute, let's see what happens. Boom. All because we decided to add back the enzymes that were once in the food, but we chose to take out. Take advantage of the new digestion formula today. Let the reps know that you saw this video. They'll send you a free pouch so you can put the enzymes in it. So when you go out to eat, you just take it out of your pocket or your purse and take them when you eat your cooked and processed food, and you're going to be on your way to optimal health at the cellular level.